Tigers come from behind to take the series opener, and they win it 6-3.
I think everyone wants to go towards the major league level because it's big and it's exciting and you have all the big names. But for me, I've always been a storyteller, and I've always wanted to tell those stories that aren't being told.
Emily Waldon is known for sharing stories about the Tigers minor league system, the players, the backgrounds, their wins, their struggles. She didn't think she'd eventually become the storyteller of her own health journey.
I discovered a lump. With my age, cancer wasn't the first thing that they were sort of leaning towards, but going through an extensive series of tests eventually led to that diagnosis in January of 22.
She had no words.
Something I've always heard from my friends who've gone through the cancer journey, they said when you get that news, you black out, and it's 100% true. Everything just sort of dies out and that reality sets in, and for me, I'm so organized and I'm such a planner. I always have a plan, and for the first time, I didn't have one.
Emily was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer in both breasts.
I ended up doing 14 different variations of chemo, 25 rounds of radiation, and I had 3 surgeries. So definitely an eventful experience.
But the one consistent for Emily, her support system. Her family immediately jumped into action.
All right, who's gonna go to chemo with you? How are we gonna come up with this? I had somebody at every single chemo treatment. I had someone at every single consultation.
Her baseball family soon got on board.
My friends, Rob and Kenny, they came together and did a shirt design. They called it Emily's Fight Edition, and just absolutely blew me away. The amount of people that purchased this shirt, they had to do the resale 3 different times because they ran out of stock, which still blows my mind.
She felt the love and support from near and far.
I'm getting messages from people all around the country, and the way that they rallied just showed me that it doesn't matter who you are, that if you're in the baseball community, you really are family. And I can't imagine doing that alone. I can't. And so it's really driven me to become more passionate to say, how can I help support? How can I be there to play that role for you? Because not everybody is as fortunate.
Emily also credits the Grand Rapids medical community and the American Cancer Society for walking alongside her as navigators, educators, and supporters during her journey.
So I am cancer-free, so incredibly grateful. I came out of it going, wow, I can do a lot more than I originally thought. And it makes you more bold about life. It makes you want to chase things with more passion and more boldness.
And for this storyteller, that means sharing her experiences with a new audience, those who may be facing diagnosis.
Her story might not be exactly the same, but I can still say I've been there and I understand. And I think for anyone who's been in that position as a patient, it makes a world of difference. So I'm hoping sharing my experience with them is going to inspire them to say, look, take a step out there, see what you can do, because at the end of the day, we all want to make our life as rich and as long as possible. And if asking those difficult questions can do that, that's what I want to inspire other women to do.
And the story she wants to share with all of you, the story of opportunity to create change.
I personally lost 10 friends over 2 years to cancer. Research saves lives. Research will save lives. And if I can say my story will save other people from going through that pain or losing friends or losing family members, that's what ACS is doing. They're doing that to save lives, and they're doing that to push for change and for more lives to be preserved. And the opportunity for me to be a part of that is as humbling as it is exciting, to be able to just push and support, encourage, and be a cheerleader for that research and be a cheerleader for the fundraising of all of this. And I just consider myself so blessed to be a part of it.